I've been working in Suffolk for about 16 years, and very quickly on the scene was the Bangladeshi Support Centre, and it's an organisation that I've worked very closely with. I work for an umbrella group that serves 5,000 voluntary groups, and the Bangladesh Support Centre is a standout organisation in its innovation and the way it really tackles real problems within the community.
The community has benefited from the information that we're supplying, from identifying, doing the pilot research project. We are holding events where people come along and find out about the council, using translators and carers, businesses and organisations around Ipswich and Suffolk. So hopefully there will be a lot of opportunities for people to develop themselves in their caring role.
I often get people who speak absolutely no English at all, and my Bengali is non-existent, and I really do rely on the advice workers to interpret for me, to help me fill in forms and prepare the clients for appeals and procedures that they're completely beyond what they would normally deal with. So it's invaluable really, and they do it all for nothing, which is wonderful.
The relationship between the police and the Bangladeshi Support Centre, I think, is a strong one. And it's this relationship that is an important component of our success. Policies and procedures are all very good, but it's important that they actually mean something to frontline officers. And it's this advice and guidance from organisations such as the Support Centre that really enables us to make sure that they're meaningful and effective.
For me, the Bangladesh Support Centre works with the communities and directly with them, and really it enables people to take those steps forward, those hard first steps in addressing whatever problems they face, be they social or economic or perhaps even cultural.
I think as far as the centre is concerned, I mean it's grown and developed over the time. Their knowledge and experience has grown and developed, and because of their role with the community, that's enabled the community to grow, develop, to assimilate more appropriately into British society, basically.
Centre is a focus point for me and my community and for the families, and it made a lot of difference since the support centre has been open in Ipswich. We can always look forward to go somewhere when we need help, and that is the most important thing. You can get up in the morning, and if you have a letter that you can't understand what it's all about, you know that you can go to support center and get some genuine help.
আমি বাংলাদেশ সাপোর্ট সেন্টার সার্ভিস সবসময় ইউজ করি, কেন আমি বাংলা ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ জানি না, এখানে আইলে আমার অনেক হেল্প তারা সক্রিয় করে। সবসময় আমি আই সাব সেন্টার হওয়ার আগে অনেক সময় জানরা যারা তার কাছে যাইতাম, সিটি মনে করো সিটি একটা করতে গেলে আমি সিটি ঠিক মতো করতে পারি না, সিটি মিনিং বুঝি না পারি, অনেক কাছে যাইতে হয়। কিন্তু সাব সেন্টার হওয়ার পরে আমি সাব সেন্টার কাছে সবসময় হেল্প পাইছি, এখন পর্যন্ত হেল্প পাইলাম।
আমার উপকার হয়েছে, আমরা এই দেশে আবার থাকি তো আমরা একবারও মাত কথা জানি না। এই যে আমি কাউন্সিল গরো লাগে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করলাম, আমার হাজবেন্ড যে বেমারি, এই যে সোশ্যাল ওয়ার্কার গরো আয়, সকলটা তো আমি সাপোর্ট সেন্টারের সাহায্য থাকি আমার হেল্প হয়েছে। এই ফর্মগুলো ফিল আপ করা বা আমার ফুরুতারও যে বেনিফিটের পয়সা দেয় তার লাগে, সকলটা আমার এভরিথিং আনার লাগে, এটার লাগে। বাংলাদেশ সাপোর্ট সেন্টারে না আইলে তো আমার এটা কিছু হইল না।
We've worked in partnership with the Bangladeshi Support Centre for several years now, and we have become involved in several projects which I'm very pleased to support, in particular some of the work that's being done with the female Bangladeshis. In particular, I think I'd like to mention the swimming at Crown Pools, where we've worked in partnership to help with that.
What you're doing is you're engendering a community spirit within Ipswich, which goes beyond the Bangladeshi community, but also that you are very much in touch with the new strategic direction, what you're doing, and more importantly, you're very much in touch with the big society, which is all about helping people to help themselves and to live a fulfilled life.
The Healthy Living Project is a national pilot with the National Social Marketing Centre and NHS Suffolk. The project aims to install confidence and empower Bangladeshi and BME community members to seek health-related information, advice and guidance. The main aim of the project is to make people think about their health and well-being and encourage them and motivate them to make lifestyle changes towards healthy living and well-being in general. The project also aims to provide NHS Suffolk with the insight to enable commissioning of appropriate health resources for the Bangladeshi and wider communities. The project has been delivering a number of healthy living and keep fit activities to make people aware of the need for them to think about their health and well-being, in particular cardiovascular disease, CVD, which is much more prevalent within the Bangladeshi community due to their lifestyle and diet. The Healthy Living Project is helping people to become more aware of the health services and resources available in Suffolk to enable them to access diverse range of health services and resources available. The project is delivering health and well-being in a new and innovative way, breaking down language barriers, health inequalities, isolation, lack of motivation and enthusiasm. The project is doing this by working with people on one-to-one in a group setting, on their own patch, on their own terms, while informing them of the general and specific health messages through bilingual literature, Bangla drama, culturally appropriate workshop and activities, etc.
I've been asked to speak about gastric problems today, and instead of getting slides and doing a PowerPoint presentation, I thought it would be better to speak about it and ask any questions or answer any questions if you've got any burning topics which you want me to reply on. Okay.
Since starting this project, I've joined a gym and I have a cardiovascular program, and I've lost 8 kilograms of my body fat. So I hope that I can continue to do this because healthy living activities are for everyone. Thank you.
The activities were chosen carefully to attract as many groups of people as possible and were held at various times of the week, including evenings and weekends, ensuring there was something for everybody, whether they worked Monday to Friday, restaurant hours, or were parents with children of school age. The project has seen some very positive changes in the attitude of the community with regards to their health over the last few months. Many have joined the gym once the taster sessions with us ended and are going swimming regularly. Others are taking a closer look at their and their family's diet. We as individuals are very different from each other, so is the health needs of each community very different. The Bangladeshi Support Centre is very well placed when it comes to finding out the needs of the Bangladeshi community in Ipswich. The community is growing, and with it, its health needs. Working in partnership with NHS Suffolk now and in the future will ensure that those needs will be met or even reduced through a better understanding of ourselves, our health, and of each other, and reducing the inequalities that exist.
I did use that as a community, Bangladeshi community, because they're more help and they're easy to communicate with them and more helpful.
Yeah, good exercise is for heart is swimming. Yeah, sport, you know, my favorite in swimming. Yeah, and my family and my children is like it because they want to learn is swimming.
From the health project, I've been taking swimming, gym, exercise, archeries. Those are the things I've been doing.
Well, before I never done any leisure. Since I've taken this project, I became a regular exercise, which I've been member of the gym and dream and the crown falls.
Archery is something that I always wanted to learn. It's an acute skill basically, and this is something I was always interested in, and Bangladesh Support Centre gave me the platform to be a part of it. So as soon as I got the opportunity, I grabbed it. And also the venue which was chosen for this event was very much local, rather than travelling long hours for the same. And thirdly, of course, I knew most of the people who were involved in this event. My family as a whole have taken part in this event, and which was kind of a family day out, if you like. And that's one of the other reasons we all involved ourselves in this.
I have made some changes of my diet because I used to probably eat a lot of greasy food. Now I watch what I eat and how much I eat, and I also drink, take what I drink. So basically, yes, my diet has been changed quite a lot since I have been to those programs.
It didn't cost me anything to go for this beginner's course, but after that I found myself in love with archery and I decided to take it further. So I bought my own bow and other archery kits, and now I'm a member of GINAS, the UK supervising body for archery, which means that I can join any club and do archery and take it further, inshallah. Yeah.
It was worth going to for archery and swimming. I learned a lot, you know. I really love doing sports now after doing that 2 sports, and I'm looking forward to do it more.
As a result of this project, healthy eating project, now I have created a menu, healthy eating menus, which would reduce much of the fat that actually added into curry. I mean, we don't nowadays. I use olive oil instead of the normal cooking oil.
সুস্থভাবে রাখার লাগি তো খুবই উপযোগী এটা। আমরা তো এখানে সংঘবদ্ধভাবে ক্লাসও করি, ক্লাস আছে এক্সারসাইজ ক্লাস, এটার মাধ্যমে তাছাড়া ব্যক্তিগতভাবে আমরা 2-4 জন 5 জন 10 জন মিলিয়েও এই ধরনের আমরা বাইরে করি যাই। তাছাড়া সাপোর্ট সেন্টারের যে সুবিধা সুযোগ যেগুলো আছে এগুলো আমরা উপভোগ করি, উপভোগ করার ফলে আমরা অনেকটাই উপকার পাই, ফিজিক্যালি উপকার পাইতেছি। তো এইভাবেই আমরা এটা বেশি উপযোগী আমরা সাপোর্ট সেন্টারটা ভালো লাগে।
আমার নাম আব্দুল সালাম। আমি 1962 ইংরেজিতে প্রথম দেশে আইছি। দেশের লাগে আমি একটু চলাফেরা করি, আটি আমি একটু বেশি পেটটা ফেলতে চেষ্টা করি আটটা। অন্যান্য কাজের মধ্যে আমি এক্সারসাইজ করি, যেমন সাপোর্ট সেন্টারে যে একটা ব্যবস্থা করছে প্রতি সপ্তাহে একদিন এক্সারসাইজ ক্লাস, ওটাতে আমি জয়েন করি, সুইমিং করি এবং বর্তমানে আমি জিমে যাই এবং জিমে যাওয়ায় আমার বেশ আনন্দ পাই এবং আমি স্বাস্থ্যগত দিক দিয়ে আমি বেশ একটা উন্নতি ফিল করলাম। কারণ আমার স্বাস্থ্যের দিক দিয়ে আমি বেশ স্বাস্থ্যহীনতায় ভুগতেছি। কারণ আমার হার্ট অ্যাটাক হয়েছে, একবার বাইপাস হয়েছে এবং বাইপাস হওয়ার পরে আমার এখন বেশ ভালো আমি ফিল করলাম। আর জিমে যাওয়ায় আমার বেশ উন্নতি হয়েছে শরীরে, আমার চলাফেরাতে বেশ একটু আনন্দ পাই বা কোনো কষ্ট হয় না, বা শপিং টপিং করতে গেলেও আমার অত বেশি বাধা অনুভব করি না। আমি সাপোর্ট সেন্টারের আর্চারি একটা ক্লাস করছিলাম 6 সপ্তাহ, ওইটাতে আমি জয়েন করছিলাম। এরপরে সুইমিং যতটাতে আমি চেষ্টা করি সবটিতে প্রত্যেক সপ্তাহে যাওয়ার। অনেক সময় আছে যেমন এক্সারসাইজ নিজে নিজে একা করা যায় না, কিন্তু দলবদ্ধভাবে এই যে সাপোর্ট সেন্টারে এটা অর্গানাইজ করা হয় যে দলবদ্ধ ইয়া করা যায়, এই সুবিধাটা পাইছি পাওয়ায় আমার বেশ মানে আমরা বেশ আনন্দের সহিত এইগুলো খতম করলাম। বড় জিনিস বদলাইতে বলে আমি তো আগে বেশ উইক ফিল করতাম, যেটা যে আমি দুর্বল অনুভব করতাম। আমার হার্টের মধ্যে যে সমস্যা ওইটার জন্য আমি বেশ দুর্বল আসলাম। ওই সাপোর্ট সেন্টারের এক্সারসাইজ ওগুলো করার ফলে আমি বেশ উন্নতি যেটা হয়েছে আমার শরীরে, আমি অনেকটা নিজেরা যেমন জীবন ফিরে পাইছে এরকম মনে করি আমি, অনেক সময় অনেক উন্নতি হয়েছে আমার।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, একদম খুবই ভালো, আমার কাছে খুবই ভালো লাগছে স্বাস্থ্য সচেতনতা দিবসে। কারণ আমরা যে সমস্ত অসুখ বিসুখ সম্বন্ধে জানতাম না সেগুলাও আমরা অনেক কিছু আমরা জানতে পারছি, বিশেষ করে ডায়াবেটিস সম্বন্ধে, ব্লাড প্রেশার সম্বন্ধে। ওখান থেকে আমরা অনেক কিছু অ্যাডভাইস পেয়ে গেছি। জি হ্যাঁ, আমি ব্লাড টেস্ট করাইছি ওখানে, তারপরে ডায়াবেটিসের জন্য প্লাস ব্লাড প্রেশার চেকও করাইছি। মানে হেলথ সম্বন্ধে আমি অনেক অ্যাডভাইস পেয়ে গেছি।
আইসি গেছি যেটা ওটা তাইছি আইলে ডাক্তার দ্বারা যারা শুনি কোনো জানতাম পারি কিতা বেমারে কোন কিলা হয় না হয় হার্টের বেমার ডায়াবেটিস কোলেস্ট্রল এসবগুলা জানছি তিন কিলা কিতা হয় না এটা কোনটা নাই ওটা তো সফসনা তো নেওয়া তো তখন গিয়ে করছি কোনো এক জায়গাত গেছি করছি যেন যাইতাম পারছি না কোনো জায়গা তো গেছি খুব ভালো আছে আর আমরা যেন কদিন বাদে অনুষ্ঠান হয় নাই মনটা কত হ্যাপি থাকে আইতাম পারি
ডাক্তার আমরা ডায়াবেটিক্স দেখছেন ব্লাড প্রেশার দেখছেন এবারে আমরা খানি কীরকম খাইলে স্বাস্থ্য ভালো থাকে দেখাইছেন আমরা দেখছি।
The Healthy Living Project came out of conversations with the Director of Public Health through the formal communication conversations we have with the community in Suffolk, and a recognition that looking at stats, the cardiovascular disease in the Bangladeshi community is a lot worse than in the general population in Suffolk, and the Director talked to the National Social Marketing Centre to see if we could do a bit of partnership work around community development model. So it wasn't a top-down, it was working from the community into the PCT and outwards.
The Bangladeshi Support Centre was chosen because they had helped us define the problems of the health in their community and given us a lot of challenge in the early days which the health service needed to hear. And we were convinced the Bangladesh Support Centre would be able to deliver a good health programme because they've been able to deliver initiatives in other areas.
What's good about this project is because it's a community development project, it has an energy which some formal PCT projects don't have. It's about talking to real people about their real problems to do with their health and how the NHS can commission services which work for those individuals and community. So it's more exciting than a formal relationship you might have with a GP commissioner. It's more about what works for individual people in a different community.
The health project was delivered in partnership with NSH Suffolk and National Social Marketing Centre. This is one of the most important projects that the centre has developed and delivered. More than 1,000 people have benefited from this project.
Well, we used to see clients, maybe 50 clients a month. Now it's increased to 150 to 200. But in future we have to see a bigger place where we can see this bigger place so we can accommodate all these people. It's too small. This center is too small for 150 to 200 people to see. So we need a bigger place for future.
The centre has been extremely busy with various different projects. The work of the staff been very professional. They're very well trained, and the community is getting services in various different projects through the centre.
As a board member, I think we work as a team, and I think it's fair to say that all board members have done extremely well to improve the services and the projects that the Bangladesh Support Centre has delivered over the years. And being there from the beginning, I've sort of witnessed how it's grown from the initial part-time workers to I think about 9 workers at the moment, with several projects doing different things, fabulous work, and we're expanding and we're growing quite rapidly.
I much admire the Bangladeshi Support Centre because of all the projects they've undertaken over the last few years or several years, and they run with it, and even if it's not a good result, it is the right result, and then they take that forward to change whatever needs to be changed.
When I actually started at the centre, it was a small community organisation, and together with my colleagues and management committee members, we've actually tried to develop activities, new projects, doing things in an innovative way to benefit everybody in Ipswich and Suffolk, not only Bangladeshis but the wider community. So I would like to think that as an organisation, during the time I've been here, we've grown and done better things for the benefit of everyone in Suffolk.
Growing and getting bigger, I guess. I think as a service it grows, the needs are there. But I think one of the key areas we're focused on now is serving the wider community. Although it's a Bangladesh Support Centre, we will be looking to take on, and I think we've done in the past, have taken on projects which serve the wider community. And I think one of the key and strengths of our organisation is that we're able to widen the services we provide to other communities. Hence the growth, hence the size, hence the move into bigger and better premises.
I think the wider aims and objectives of the centre, its broader principles are to generate understanding and remove inequalities and discrimination and racial misunderstandings and get people of different backgrounds, race and culture and traditions and faith to come together as one community and work together. And I think in that sense the centre has been very successful in bringing communities in Suffolk together to work together to make Suffolk, Ipswich and Suffolk, a better place for everyone.
আমি বাংলায় গান